Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers went deep 4 times as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 10-3. They now have 6 straight victories. In more news from the boys in blue, catcher Keibert Ruiz could potentially get traded in the near future as he's currently being shopped around to other teams. The Yankees are believed to be a potential fit. The Phillies right fielder, number 67, drove home 3 runs, helping the Phillies get past the Padres 7-3. Jairo Diaz collected win number 2 on the year as the Rockies bested the Royals 4-3. The Giants had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 6-4. In other news from Washington, D.C., shortstop Trey Turner is said to be a potential trade chip, according to multiple sources. It's possible the White Sox could be among the interested teams. The Mets totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 9-2. The Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 1-0. The Brewers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-2. Richard Mesoraco got his second W of the season as the Orioles took down the Red Sox 3-1. The Cleveland Indians hit 3 long balls as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-2. The Halos tallied 5 home runs overall as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-6. In other Yankees news, free agent Whit Merrifield has agreed to terms on a 1-year deal with the organization. Wilson Ramos was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, leading the A's over the Rays 5-3. In other athletics news, third baseman number 31 is reportedly being made available to other teams in the trade market. The Twins are among the teams that could be in the running. Jesus Sanchez was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Marlins push past the Rangers 11-0. Noah Syndergaard got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 3-1. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
We got Arizona tonight. we might need to pull him up. Yeah, we might need to call him up. I forgot we do got JD. Okay. Drew Mendoza. Okay, so before we... Matter of fact, we're going to just do that after the game. So, let me change some of his up. Yo, what's up, J-Dot? How you feeling? Yeah, Tommy Lee been pitching, so that means we're gonna have to depend on Mac, Urias, and Curtis tonight. Let me see if I can get Tommy Lee through 6. Ooh, no. All right, we ready. Let's go.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Dodgers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Corbin Martin gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so that has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Standing in now, Darnell Mason, and he fouls this one off. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps all over the breaking
Number
ball
40.
that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back
Number
there,
40.
and this one is out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Into the box, Christian Carter. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 17 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1. Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That was going to be the one that sent
1-2. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
He's set and the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Come on, guys, let's go. That's a trick.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
My dog Bolton birthday. Well, I hit my 40th home run on the
Tommy
season.
Lee, Japanese left-hander, is tasked
June.
with the starting job.
home runs
And
did,
please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look
Yeah,
at this
judgment.
guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily
What's up,
indicate what
Andrew?
kind
How
of
you
pitcher
feeling,
this
bro?
guy is. If he
Let me
brings
know if
his
I need to turn the
A-game,
mic up.
he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First offering on its way. Christian Robinson is in to start
appreciate
things
that,
off
man.
here as
What's
he
up?
looks
Let
at
me know
a
if I need
called
to turn the
strike.
mic
It's
up.
0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're
All right,
really
cool,
playing
cool.
some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock.
Man, that's
6
what's
in a
up.
row,
What
you
you
have
up
a
to?
chance
What
to
you up to?
rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
My bad about the stream kind of lagging. It's the rain and everything here. So.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
What's up, Coffee? What's up, man? My bad about the stream kind of lag in the rain or whatever. It's kind of tearing the signal up. So for y'all that
Hard
just
hit
came
ball to
in,
second. He's
I
got
just
it.
hit my 40th home run
And there's
of the
one down
season.
now.
In the game that I played this morning, I hit a grand slam.
Digging in, Jumai Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Did he play the Mets?
Too low, 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there are two away now. Up next for Arizona, Seth Beard. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb.
This one was in, I hope she get better, bro.
Offense spotted him to run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Cody Hosey. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. Two aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
The 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
They killing his
after that
confidence.
hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Carson Kelly as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Saturday Baseball. Standing in, Kenny Lofton. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Garcia has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
At the plate, Anton Page.
I feel like that was mine, but it's all good.
The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A lot of change.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Beer is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The catcher, Will Smith.
At the plate, Will Smith. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering
got 10
play.
runs on the season. Okay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, shit. Back off that one.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
It really was.
Bases are empty here with two men out.
In the
And
dirt.
that misses 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied one apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Josh Rojas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike.
So we got Arizona and Colorado tomorrow.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Ooh.
1-2. Lee is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Oh, they're not bringing it up. They had it, but it's all good.
Coming to the plate now, Jared Young. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to third. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
The 1-0 home.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one.
That's a boo, man. Come on, dog.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
There we go.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. At the plate, Tommy Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher.
Tommy
Lee.
The pitch.
1-0.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Okay, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Garcia gloves it, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Kevin.
Now to the plate, Kevin Ross. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Bullet back up the middle. Robinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
I thought that was
and no
back.
tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now that's Shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Digging in to try it again, Darnell Mason. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Come on, let's go, man.
He's set. The 0-1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
This game, I hit my 40th home run. In the game from earlier, I hit a grand slam. I'm proud of that grand slam.
Now, Christian Carter,
I ain't gonna lie. I've been telling everybody out here, I'm proud of that grand slam.
Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Ooh,
that's by him for strike one.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Mason at second with two down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
When the last time C. White hit a home run?
1-2. Here it is.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And this one just misses off the corner.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
Full count.
It's full 3-2. Matt Olson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The 3-2.
Damn.
Knocked him up. Arcia is under it. And that retires the side. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. We play 2.5. 2-1 Los Angeles. At the plate, Christian Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Robinson is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
Next to the Diamondbacks, the second baseman,
now in the box, Jahmai Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I thought he was gone. I thought that was gonna be a strike. I ain't gonna lie.
And it's 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
This is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So stepping in, Seth Beer. He got a hold of one and hit yard in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch.
What?
yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here's the pitch.
Hey.
Ooh,
Lays
what?
off 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Cody Hosey.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
In now, Cody Hosey. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They still trail it here 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Okay, Matt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Wow, hit it where I didn't want to hit it, but okay.
Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks road to the show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late.
Okay, Kenny.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. Swing,
go.
and there
Let's go.
it goes.
Goodbye.
Deep to left. No
Goodbye.
chance at bringing
Let's
this
go.
one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hasta la vista, baby.
A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
Pasta la vista, baby.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Okay, Anton Page. Stepping up in there. What's up, Sid?
Anton Page. As he'll get caught
shit.
chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
How you feeling, bro?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's all.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
He just gave up 3 home runs.
1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
We just up in this motherfucker chilling, that's all. You know what I'm saying?
Now a curveball stays
just up in
inside.
here
2
chilling,
balls and
that's
2
all.
strikes. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now
That's
this
gone.
one is blasted
That's
to
gone.
left
Blasted.
field, and there's no doubt about it.
Like a dolphin sucking on a
Back-to-back
glass.
jacks.
What? In New Jack City.
A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Yeah, man. I got 40 home runs in the season already.
Into the box now, Will Smith.
That's gone.
And
That's
crushes
gone.
it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one.
Back
and they've
to
done
back
it again.
to back
to back
jacks.
to back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
They about to change their pitcher. Watch. Oh, no pitcher.
Plate
No
now,
pitcher
Tommy
change.
Lee.
Okay. Come on, Tommy.
As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Tommy Hashitashi.
The 1-0. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
I'm trying to now. Mookie. I'm trying to now. Mookie.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts.
What?
This will go after
Come
the
on,
first
stop.
pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, it really will.
And he
That's
just
why I'm trying to
blasts
smack
this
one
thing
down.
down the left field line. I thought it might bend
Man,
foul.
watching the
It
Masters
lands
too,
just
so.
inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
This might be another one right here.
At the plate now, Kevin Ross.
Right.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not this time.
The shortstop, Darnell.
Uh-oh. My player might hit another one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darnell Mason. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Go, Willa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Rojas. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
The third base.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
That's that football speed. That's that football speed.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his
also
bullpen
play
here.
quarterback for the
That'll do it
Rams
for
too.
the
For
starter
the LA
tonight.
Rams. That's that football speed.
So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty
that was
much
close to a home
dreadful
run.
in this one.
Too damn close, I might
Jonathan
say.
Loaizaga answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Christian Carter, and it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Let's go, D-back.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get them. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 7 and the D-backs 1. Stepping in, Carson Kelly. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Might as well go with Taylor. Yeah.
Now the pitch.
Here we go. 1-0.
Damn, bro.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
1-1. Okay.
Here we go.
1-2 now.
You got it. Come on, you got this.
This is foul right side.
Ain't dropping enough.
Got him.
Got him.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Josh Rojas. As he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
He over there playing raw too.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here we go, man. Here we go. That's the ball.
Arcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Here we go.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He gonna put up a thumb and not actually hit the button. You patty nigga.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Napa know how.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Into the box now, Jared Young. And it's grounded just foul down the line.
0-1.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Softly hit out to short.
Ooh, out.
And this will be taken down
Okay,
no
D-Mill.
problem for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 7-1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson. Now the pitch. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
They warming the fuck up. I could warm up too, nigga. Hurrah! This to the pop of their glove. One more time. One more time. Make it a hot time. Here we go. 1, 2. Come on, nigga. Bring that shit. Here we go.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
What's up, metal face?
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace
You
swing
saw
off
that,
right here?
grand slam the
That's
other
what
night.
it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kenny Lofton.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
That's gone.
Swing, high drive, left
gone.
field and deep. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Anton Page is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Whoa,
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hell yeah. I always do Arizona like this. That's crazy, though.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robinson is camped under this one. 1 gone.
Crazy thing I always do. Arizona Detroit.
Digging in
Chicago,
and looking for
the
more,
White Sox.
Will Smith. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball
Oh,
hitter.
my
Swing and a ball hit in the air,
damn.
and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is
Grease your
gone.
palms like Pam.
A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
This is back down.
To the plate now, Tommy Lee.
Come on, Tommy.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Appreciate that, Sid.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
TV crazy.
3 runs already home here. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the D-backs 1.
Sitting here running on my pants wet and shit. I forgot.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Caleb Mack will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 9, Caleb Mack.
Travis Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Travis Jankowski.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 258 the average to begin play. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs.
You got to put some strikes out there. Okay.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This is line to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Robinson. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch.
Good strike. Punk asses.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
I could have got that, but it's too far over.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball.
He ain't trying to give up.
The 1-2.
He ain't trying to give up.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready for another shot now, Jahmai Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Master J, his friend was the person who killed him all along. I mean, if this is true, then I kind of knew it. Well, they found him guilty after all these years. I gotta go on YouTube and watch this story.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. It's going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
As a nigga from the street,
high pop-up.
You ain't stupid.
Olsen has a play.
You know
and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth Beer.
Digging in, Seth Beer. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
You know what?
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Missed my goddamn
and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
So not used to the new one.
Ooh. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hold on, B.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so
Punk
successful
ass.
is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Fouled away.
So uninformative. Like, what type of friend you
0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Caleb Berriger gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So coming to the plate, Kevin Cross.
In the video, they gonna tell.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
That's gone.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Oh, off the wall.
And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
trying to get me. I think
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Having a great game already so far. Got a baseball game.
The 1-0 home. High in the
Oh, my
air out
Jesus.
to center field.
Oh, shit.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Carter. First pitch on its way. Line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Come on, Matt Olson.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit
Man,
ball
that's
to
crazy.
second. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Check out the lefty as he
Everybody
absolutely jumps on that
everybody's
first pitch
saying
and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton.
back
He'll
off.
chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Come on.
The 0-1.
Ooh.
Swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Come on, bruh.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Anton Page, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the D-backs 1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Cody Hosey.
The third baseman, Cody.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, you back here? My man flew from Tulsa to LA to Arizona, and from
Into the
Arizona
windup,
back to
here comes
Tulsa
the 0-1.
in 2 minutes.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ready once again, Carson Kelly. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke toward third.
Get that,
Scooped
get that,
up.
get that.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
he
see
couldn't
you over
elevate
there
it
too,
at
bro. I'm
all.
watching
Would have
stream
been a
too.
different story if he did.
Digging in, Josh Rojas. Third trip to the plate for him here.
Josh
He struck out and grounded out in
Rojas.
his first 2 tries. The pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In box, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Yeah, we here and
2
there.
out with
We
the
back
man
and
at
forth.
first.
Like an old-ass married couple.
Still 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Froze.
1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Will Smith will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Yeah, I'll let about
Now the
15 now,
pitch.
B.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
I think he can
This
get
is
a
going to
double.
kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen.
There we go.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joe Ross will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tim LaCastro is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 15, Tim LaCastro.
Okay.
At the plate now, Caleb Mack.
Oh, shit.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the 7-fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Lifetime against Joe Ross, batting a robust .350. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline.
The reason I'm just out here swinging at everything because, man, this game is over. It's 11-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
It's an odd bet out here right now. 11-1. Place your odds. Place your bet. Because after this, I'm going to get off and watch some classic work the body.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Kevin Ross, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second.
Damn.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
That was my fault. I'm over here trying to type in my homeboy and shit.
Here it comes. 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers lead 1, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Jared Young.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good win, B. She said they stole my toothless. Hey, but you play too much, bro.
Liner in there for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate, Tim LaCastro, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dilo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
To the plate now, Christian Robinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Got him.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Nah,
Ball 1 as he lays off below
like he was
the
ready
zone.
to go after that.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Got him. Oh.
Hit well
What's
down the
up,
left
J
field
Love?
line,
My bad.
but
I saw you.
into the
You know, it's crazy. I
crowd.
saw you,
Foul.
but got the pitching and everything. Shit, move over. I'm about to come watch with you.
Set. Here's the 0-1.
Are they still overseas?
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball
I know
from
it's supposed to
getting
be
too
overseas.
far away
It's supposed to be
and
overseas
allowing
all
that
last
base
month
runner
and this
to get
month
into
for
scoring
WrestleMania.
position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Got caught with my pants down.
So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. Into the box now, Seth Beer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Don't lose your confidence,
a hit in
bro.
2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He kind of hurting because DeJuan Cruz, he out for the season, so that hurt me. He got torn label. Ugh.
And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Got him.
Fouled off.
Clicking.
The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Fucking reckless, bro.
Hit on the ground to short.
There we go.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cody.
Digging in now, Cody Hosey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Got him.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Got him.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He's going to chase it.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2 out, nobody on. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. LA's on top 11-4. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Darnell Mason.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball at the letters, and
gone?
he turns on
Is
it,
that
hits
gone?
it high and deep
My
out to
second
center
home run of
field.
the game.
And off the batter's eye
Number
for a
41
home
of the
run.
season.
An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Christian Carter.
The third baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Hey, not a
said
bad way to start the
mode.
new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his third hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back.
What I do?
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Kenny.
Well, because I got 41 home runs in the season. Next game mode.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Beer is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Diamondbacks 4. Stepping up now, Carson Kelly. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Okay, tie your shoes with me.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Time to pull out that pitcher. Warm him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Here. Come on, Matt.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings.
That's because we sat his ass down, but Tommy Lee sat down because he was already tired.
Into the box, Josh Rojas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away.
But I got him.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Don't waste it.
Well, there's the classic
only
0-2 wasted
26,000.
fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
I ain't gonna say there's some trash, but their fan base is some trash. Like only 26,000. He getting tired over it? All right.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 41.
Tyler Wade will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tyler.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
And 171.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Got him.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Wade
Got him.
playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
Sit down,
and
boy.
that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Archie Bradley enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Will Smith is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
That was ugly. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. My bad. Can't have no shit like that. Oops. Can't have no pitches like that. That was ugly. Yeah, he ready.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back. The pitcher,
Top of the ninth.
Taylor.
I have to get somewhere to watch some class at. Man, that rain ain't no joke, though.
So here now is the pitcher, Caleb Mack.
Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
My bad.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Okay, Mookie.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And right into the shift. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field.
Go.
And it's gone.
Damn, to the top, but.
A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 17 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Mookie said, y'all gonna stop calling me Dookie Butts.
now back.
At the plate now, Kevin Ross. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Whew.
Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Okay, it's my turn. Can I get one? Or can I get another one?
Scott Roaches comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Scott Roaches. Dude, stop.
So now to the plate, Darnell Mason. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And he bats here only a single shy, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle.
Single? Fuck it, I'll take that or a home run.
Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
The Mendoza brothers are getting up. And I ain't even know Val Kimmer died, y'all.
And there's ball two now.
My dog Doc Holliday passed away. Like, that's crazy. Hell yeah. I'm trying to get either another one for my player or a single for
down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on.
This rain throwing me off.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit hard towards center.
I got a cycle.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Darnell Mason just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
I hit for my cycle. That's good enough for me. Fucking home run.
And before a first pitch to the plate, the move to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In his career, Carter is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
I love everything about this guy's offensive game. The name of the game is to get on base and score runs, and this guy does it as good as anyone.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But it won't matter as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
That's the most cheating
We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the
good.
bottom of inning number 9. Dodgers lead this one 14-4. Ace Curtis takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Standing in, Jared Young starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Not shortstop.
That quick. That's what she said the other night, huh? That quick?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim LeCastro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
I'm like a shark
He's
in the
ready.
water
Here's
with.
the first offering. In there for strike
But
one.
anyway, that quick.
That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2.
That's it. Work.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Into the box, Christian Robinson.
Got him.
A ball and no strikes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Chasing that motherfucking umpire around the goddamn field that bat.
The 1-0 home. Popped up. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Jahmai Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 out with the man at first. This is in the air out to right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Seth Beer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Certain home runs are just the taking the ball deep in a pitch, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff. That's one he's not going to forget.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Arizona down to its last strike. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Stays alive,
Thank
still
you, bro.
0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
14-7 the final tally here. The Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Caleb Mack gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Corbin Martin allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Damn, I was 5 for 60. That was the player of the game. That's all right. So I had 2 home runs. And I got a cycle today.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Because you niggas are drunk. That's what they really want to say. And I did that motherfucker today. I'm proud of myself. With tonight. Maybe that's why I ended up doing the game earlier, San Diego earlier, instead of doing this one tonight. I was like, hold up, young grasshopper. Don't rush. But see, that shit just showed me, you know what I'm saying? It's like, just small stuff. That shit showed me, like, don't rush. You know what I'm saying? Because why later on, you can have it better than you had it today. And that's some true shit, though. Hey, yo, B, I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed that game, though, bro. Usually I caught it at the last minute. I had to bust through the doors and shit. Like a nigga running off the toilet and shit. Like, wait for me, no you. Okay, so we got the win. So tomorrow we gonna get Arizona and Colorado. That's tomorrow. And then you got Colorado and Colorado. And that's Sunday. But you're gonna also get, you're also gonna see highlights from the I was about to say the Lakers. The Yankees and the Angels. Damn, wait, the Angels are 33-25? Oh, shit. But the Yankees and the Angels. Oh, shit. Yankees and the Angels, Oakland and Tampa, and Washington ain't too hot right now, so you ain't gonna get no matter of fact, I'm gonna put them on there. I'm gonna put them on there just in case, but just because, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you're gonna get, some highlight reels. You know what I'm saying? But we came out there and did that motherfucker. But you know what time it is, you know what I'm saying, when you hear this song right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to fall back, chill, relax, you know what I'm saying? Eat me something. Watch some what's that shit, Class Act, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I feel like I had a full day, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud of myself. But anyway, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, man, enjoying the game. Don't forget to come back tomorrow. Like I said, we got Arizona and Colorado, 2 games for Los Angeles. But anyway, this is your host. I am your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I am gone. Peace and love, man. I'm out.